mystic, strange.
Welcome. Aries.
At this point, there is a good chance that you will make new friends as well as benefit financially. This opportunity comes at the ideal time for you. You have found yourself in an excellent position to capitalize on this opportunity. You have an outgoing and gregarious personality, and you actively seek out opportunities to socialize, particularly with people who have mastered the art of knowing how to have a good time. This is due to the fact that you have an outgoing and gregarious personality. It is more important than ever to have feelings of altruism and philanthropy in this time and place, and those feelings should be accompanied by constructive action on your part. These feelings are more important than they have ever been in this time and place.
Taurus.
The present moment is a fortunate time for marriages and other types of intimate relationships. You take pleasure in spending time with your partner, in doing things together, and in participating in social activities. It's possible that you have parties, weddings, births, engagements, or showers to attend during this time of year. When two people live together in the same house, they often buy household goods and furniture together. Your connection with one another exudes warmth, safety, and harmony. There is a chance that the two of you will be able to improve your financial situation. For instance, if you are married or living together as a couple, one of you may have the opportunity to increase your earning potential or benefit in some other way financially from the arrangement.
Gemini.
Having a solid foundation upon which to build is a wonderful feeling, and this moment could serve as a rock-solid foundation for whatever you decide to build in the future. If you have everything planned out, the time has come to begin laying the foundation. The current atmosphere suggests that you should keep things straightforward and uncomplicated and proceed at your own pace. Generosity and bounty go hand in hand, and the former tends to snowball when more people are willing to freely pool their resources. To live is to give, and you will receive in kind in return. If you launch it now, there will be an endless supply. It will be as if the golden goose is celebrating its birthday. The dominant concept is growth through proper nutrition in all aspects.
Cancer.
Even though this period is challenging and difficult, it will help you identify the facets of your life that are most important to you. For instance, many people come to the realization that their relationships, families, and health are significantly more important to them than any of those things, and that they have placed an excessive amount of importance on their material possessions or their ambitions. You are forced to deal with life's essential issues because all of the frivolities and diversions from your life have been removed. You now have a stronger, more sincere, and more mature foundation upon which to build the rest of your life. You can now focus on an area of your life that hasn't gotten enough attention in the past if something important to you like your health, a close relationship, etc. is in danger.
Leo.
It will become clear to you that members of your family, particularly your children, are exerting a great deal of pressure on you, which will have a detrimental effect on your personal life. Tense situations arise in the home when one or more family members feel neglected or need extra care and nurturing. Anyone in the family could have been the one to spark the argument that ensued. Because of the shifting roles that each of the older children plays in the family, there is a good chance that they will argue with their father and struggle to find their own identities. Normal responsibilities for caregiving, such as bringing up children or taking care of an elderly parent, can become a source of stress and get in the way of your progress.
Virgo.
The desire for perfection can result in an inclination to overdo things to the point where the benefits gained are no longer worthwhile. Try it again until you are no longer satisfied with the outcomes. Just one more additional touch and flavor. Despite appearances, it is sometimes true that less is more, and taking a step back could end up saving you both time and money. When you find a pace that doesn't overtax you or make you winded, you can take long, effortless strides that make the miles fly by. You don't need to travel at top speed to arrive first. Just try to limit the number of breaks you take. This appears to be the current consensus, so proceed accordingly. The path ahead of the beginnings of something new is winding and continuous.
Libra.
If this opportunity arises in the future, you may have the chance to celebrate your partner's accomplishments and to support them in their professional pursuits. You might find yourself in a position to seize this chance at some point. You enjoy the benefits that your partner or spouse brings to the relationship, and you give them your steadfast support in whatever they choose to do. Whatever advantages your spouse or partner brings to the relationship, you enjoy. The benefits that can be brought to you now include a more significant commitment, increased stability in the relationship, or freedom from restrictions in your career, allowing you to devote more time to preserving equilibrium in your partnership. If you take full advantage of the opportunities that are currently at your disposal, all of these benefits can be yours. You can obtain all of these advantages if you take full advantage of the opportunities that are currently available to you.
Scorpio.
There is a ferocious sense of urgency in the air, and if you ride the wave of this feeling, you may make profound self-discoveries. Due to the all-or-nothing nature of uncontrollable events, you can find yourself in the midst of a heated argument in an instant. Use the situation to your advantage, but postpone further investigation until everyone's emotions have subsided. There are times when it appears that the engine of the world is running smoothly, when all the moving parts are operating as they should. This should be one of them, and if you want to start something that will operate flawlessly in the near future, the time to do so is now. Even though most people will, you should not take the opportunity for granted. Instead, you should seize it.
Sagittarius.
As you give some thought to the things that bring you joy, you'll discover that you have a deeper appreciation for the beauty that is already present in your life. Case in point, take advantage of the opportunity to express your feelings through writing by penning a love letter or poem and sending it to the person who is important to you at this time. It will make it easier for you to convey your feelings in a way that they can understand. As your appreciation for beauty grows, you may find that you are compelled to make adjustments in your environment that will make it more aesthetically pleasing and more harmonious from an aesthetic standpoint. You might feel compelled to make these adjustments if you have recently developed a greater appreciation for aesthetics.
Capricorn.
It is time to be quick on your feet and make intelligent deals as the intellectual pace around you picks up speed. You will be at the top of the heap if you have the ability to put feelings into words, as this is going to be the way to connect with people and build on the connections you already have right now. If you are able to put feelings into words, you will be able to connect with others and build on the connections you already have. Feeling one's feelings can help one develop a stronger sense of control as well as an increased level of contentment. It is important that you do not allow yourself to be swept away by the emotional undercurrents that are sweeping through the day. It is possible that you will need to pay closer attention in order to notice the chaotic but intensely happy surroundings, and you should be prepared to board the moving train as it goes by.
Aquarius.
This time period is characterized by a general feeling of impatience or edginess, as well as irritations and conflicts with the people you interact with on a daily basis. Additionally, this time period is characterized by irritations and conflicts with yourself. In addition, you may experience irritations and disagreements with yourself during this time period. It is not a good idea to try to reach a consensus with another person at this time because you are not in the mood to be very accommodating or flexible right now. But you absolutely have to air your grievances in the open, otherwise, the tension will get out of hand and be difficult to control. Unless you do this, the tension will get out of control and become difficult to control. If you don't do this, the tension is going to spiral out of control and become very difficult to manage.
Pisces.
When you have desires that are inconsistent with one another and preferences that are constantly changing, it can be difficult to simultaneously satisfy yourself and those around you. This is due to the fact that your desires are inconsistent. What is a person to do when others consistently alter the lenses through which they view the world? Prior to committing to something that has the potential to become obsolete the moment it is initiated, it is probably best to wait until there is a clearer understanding of what you wish to achieve. Probably, waiting is in your best interest. This is due to the fact that once something is introduced, it has the potential to become out of style. In the interim, while we work out the specifics of this situation, simply implement various alternatives.